What's up, guys? So, had an arm day again myself, Cody Montgomery. Similar arm day that we've been doing. Hope you guys are kind of getting in the groove now that a lot of the movements won't change a whole lot. So kind of giving Cody the little rundown of how we do certain things and why I pick some exercises that are in there right now. So the first two we start with, even though I guess some people wouldn't think that like kind of traditional mass builders, whatever the hell that means. If I'm going to isolate, elbow flexion and extension, I really want stuff to line up well. So I guess preachers and dumbbells are still okay. I guess that's still like, a mass builder somehow because it's a free weight. But I like that one again just because it's very easy to line up just right. It's very braced. It's very locked in. Again, so all the weight you're using, unless you're really trying hard to cheat, is all going right to the bicep. So I think it's something, again, that kind of matches that. Very easy for alignment, and you can still load, relatively speaking, very heavy. And then the cable press downs, again, the whole point of that is just alignment. And also I love the way the cables, you can have it line up where it's very heavy, kind of in that mid-range of elbow flexion. And so again, you're kind of making it heavy where you're stronger. It gets a little basically lighter as you come to the finish. But again, alignment is still the main pick on that one. So those first two, similar structure to every other body part, 2 working sets each. At some point in time, kind of progressing a little bit more into, off season for Terrence and for Cody a little bit here as well too. That might be something eventually I'll push up the volume just a little bit because it's not that big of a body part. So I think a little extra volume can help. But for right now, that 2-set structure is still kind of where we're at. And then right from there, supersetting, again, basically a JM press variation with a dumbbell hammer curl. And so again, the hammer curl I think is worth that variation. Again, when you're gonna have a little bit of a different upper arm position, and then just having a neutral grip, I think just biases elbow flexors a little bit different. So still biceps, but you're getting a little bit of brachialis, brachioradialis as well too. So again, it's different enough. I think it's warrants doing that. And again, just standing curls on those. The only reason we lean to the side is it lines up a little bit better with the joints. And that JM press, I honestly find like some heavy pressing stuff can actually work better as far as joint health goes than when you really try and isolate elbow extension. So I really like that one for a combination of it's a very tricep heavy, tricep focused press. That's the whole point of a jam press, is to try and make it much less shoulder stuff involvement than just a normal close grip press. And same thing on both of those. And I like it in the Smith. That's the whole reason it can work great on free weight. So if you don't have a Smith wherever you're at, you can do the same thing pretty much with a barbell. It's still a very good exercise. Come on. Yep. Squeeze. Come on. Hard at the top. Come on. One more. Easy. Let's go. Up. Finish. Good. So again, I like that one basically second. The Smith is a little bit more stable, which is why I'm going to use it if we have it. And we did the same thing there, top set, back off set on that. Same thing for the dumbbell hammer curls. And just coming off those hammer curls, we just basically went right into a double drop set as well too. So the only thing it's, you can tell from the filming, 2 top set, back off set, and then a drop set on that back off set. And then basically just pick 2 for, kind of metabolic pump work to finish. And so basically that one with the cables and thing is basically exactly like a skull crusher. Again, it's just a little bit more versatility, can line up a little bit better. And again, if you had cables, some places have machines basically. Like I think Free Motion makes a machine that's like that. If you had Free Motion cables, you could put them that close together. You wouldn't need that whole thing. But you can see my cables are far apart. So that's the reason we use that little handle, so I can get them a little bit closer, line up a little bit better with my shoulders and elbows. And so those where we're keeping higher reps, like 15 plus, supersetted with incline curl. So again, an incline curl, the difference on that compared to the other 2 curls is it takes the biceps to a little bit more of a lengthened position. So again, with all the curls, all the tricep stuff, you can get a little bit redundant with some things. So we're always trying to have it a different exercise that just accomplishes a slightly different goal. So again, the different thing on that one is just that one, the biceps more fully lengthened. And the same thing for the tricep one, that upper arm flexed a little bit, might lengthen the long head of that tricep a little. And so again, we just took those, I think 3 rounds total, and just to, again, to have a little bit more dense work, get a little volume in a short period of time. We did, the first set was just 1 straight set. Second round through, we did 1 drop. Third round through, we did 2 drops. So again, just really kind of, again, adding in some reps, hitting a lot of failure points in a relatively short period of time.
Ugh.
And that was the arm workout. And then we just finished with calves. So normally I have calves on like a push day and the arm day. And the one that we have on arm day today is a little bit higher volume. So typically I'll like to superset something where your knee's a little bit straighter. So we did like the hip loaded calf raise. So again, if you don't have that piece, you could do it on a leg press, same thing. And then basically with a seated calf raise. So again, the difference on that is you're changing the length of your gastroc. So again, slightly different bias maybe of what's working there. And then sometimes on that day, I'll add in some extra stuff as well too, some body weight stuff, some drop sets. But today we just did 3 supersets back and forth between the two. And again, that pairs with what we do on the push day. Generally is a little bit more heavy kind of straight sets, kind of that similar top set, back off set type deal. So that was a complete arm day. And again, if you guys, within the context of this whole deal, you know, I have a push day where we do some triceps, I have a pull day where we do some biceps, and then kind of doubling up on arms right now. One, myself, I always need work on arms, and then two, when Terrence is here, you know, that's basically probably his priority body part still, is just trying to get those arms a little bit freakier for the next time he's on stage. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it was really good, man. I appreciate you having me in here for another workout. It was very strategic, and that's why, you know, like we were talking about last couple workouts, we didn't do like a ton of exercises, but I feel like I'm, you know, trashed at the end of the workout. So, good job, well done.
Sweet.
Appreciate it.
So that's it. As always, guys, if you like, give me the little thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and tell your family members with small arms.